All right, I'm back. It's been quite a while. I've done some things, and we're going to do some more things together. I can't remember now, but I think I glued this down off camera. So it's the piece that I showed you earlier, and I just glued it down a little bit in from the edge. I used one of the lines on this stripe to set it up. So it's just about 3/4 of an inch in from the edge, maybe a little less. So let me set that aside for the moment. Okay, so I've pulled out a couple of cut-aparts. This is one of the little bookmarks. This is just one of the cut-aparts. And I cut a few pieces of my blue cardstock, the navy, 3.5 by 4.5, so that I can just mat that. And then I've got a couple extra I can go through the book and pull out some to mat. This is a scrap that I had lying around, and I think it's a hair wide for this, but that's all right. Hey, Jolly, you gonna help? So I am just going to go ahead and glue. Oh, I want to ink. No, I'll link it after. I'm going to glue this to the base. Hey, sweetie, I don't think anybody can see with you there. Oh, you're going to sit on it? Yeah, that's definitely not a good idea. Okay, hang on. Let me just glue this down, and then I will evict her. Good girl. Okay. All right. And okay, so I just glued that to a piece that's just the same width as the piece. In my case, it may be a hair wider, but. And then I'm just going to trim that. Just like that. And then we'll ink it. And because it was a little wide, I left a little of the blue showing at the bottom just to make it look at least like I sort of intended it to be that way. Okay. And let's go ahead and put in a grommet. That you can use your office hole punch, of course. Shiny one. I decide which one I want to use. I still haven't got around to ordering more of these, so right now I don't have too many to choose from. I think I like that one better. One of these days I'm going to do a video about the tools that you need to make mini albums, and I can tell you right now it's not many. And the optional tools that I recommend, and this is definitely one of those. And you can get it pretty inexpensively at the local craft store with your coupon that they always give. Okay, now let's go ahead and ink and mat this. I'm just going to leave it as is. It's a nice card to do journaling on. It's just one of the cut-aparts from the collection. We'll go through the book and I'll show you some of what I've done. I did a few things off camera. My mom, who I take care of, wasn't having a very good day today. So I just sat with her and did some, matted up a bunch of tags. So I didn't do any of that on camera, but it's stuff you've seen me do before, and it's pretty basic stuff, but I'll show it to you. It's just some graphic 45 tags that I cut out the mats, inked, and put on the tags using their dies. Oops. Okay, so there's those. All right, let's open our book. Let's go through page by page. I'll show you everything that's done so far, everything that I need to do, and we'll try and do it as we go along. Let's set those aside. We're probably going to want them. There's that. We're going to want to add seam binding to all the tags. Now you can probably see I've added 4 tags to the side pockets, and I'll show them to you as we get to them. Right, so these are fine. I'm not going to mat them. I'm just going to leave them as is. And that one's sliding a little bit. Let's look in here. We just have little tuck spots, and again, I haven't done much there. I just tucked a couple of little things just to show, hey, this is a tuck spot. Nothing in there. Okay, so that's fine. So I've used in this book the graphic 45 square tags, the ATC size tags, and the regular size tags. Now, if you don't have these tags, by all means, you can make your own in a similar size. I've shown you how to do it before, most recently in my Christmas in the Country album, I believe. And I will try to remember to link down below how to do that, and I'll walk you through briefly also. So let me just pull this out. So this is the first of the side pocket tags. It's a graphic 45 regular tag that I've matted, and you could make your own. Let me give you measurements if you want to make your own. So you want a tag that's 5 3/4 by about 3 3/4. Okay, and let's see, I have got white and yellow and blue, and I don't have a lot of the blue left, so maybe we'll use the yellow. But to make a tag like this, you just cut it the size that I just told you. Of course, your top edge won't be shaped just like the graphic 45 tag, but it doesn't need to be. If you watch, go ahead, I made this way too long. I have a video making a tag using Christmas in the Country, and I happen to have the tag right here. Oop. Well, there we go. Okay, so this tag, and there's a video, it's really just the size you need, but instead of this double arch thing with the shoulders that the graphic 45s have, it's just a half circle here, and just use whatever circular item you have that's about the right size. I think I used a score tape roll to make this one, and then you can just use that as your tag. Okay, go ahead and put that back. Okay, there we go. And then you can do the same for all the sizes. You just need to make the different sizes. Okay, so there's that one. And if you had little little French charms, would be really pretty, just dangling from the seam binding. Okay, so let's open this one, and we attached this the last time. I've got this little matted booklet thing, and then here we have the other 2 size tags that we used. So the Artist Trading are 2.5? Yeah, 2.5 by about 3.5, and the square are 4.5 by 5. Okay, and as you can see, I've matted these like this. This is from the cut apart sheet, and let's choose here. I do think I want to use a little blue on this one. Try not to be so wasteful this time. Cut it smaller. And let's see, I think I'll use the blue on this one. Still cut it a little long. Okay, and then I'll use the white on this one. Okay, and here's the white. The reason I decided, and I gotta wiggle these in a little bit sometimes. Hang on. Okay. The reason I decided to put these side ones in is that I had said I like to have things sticking out the side of the book a little bit, and after I thought, well, it would have been cute if I had put like little grommets in these with a little ribbon on them, but I hadn't. And they were a little small to do that. And that's what made me think there was plenty of room in those pockets to go ahead and just put tags there. All right, so in here, now this is the same design as that tag. Let's see. This one, we couldn't mat this one. Got a mat all cut. That should fit. Yeah, that's the 3.5 by 4.5 mats that I made. We also have this one that we've already done, so you can see. And this has already been inked. And actually, we probably want to do something else maybe to that pocket. Let's think about that. There is that one. Okay, now I have all kinds of ephemeras over here. I don't know if there's anything that we want to, because we already have that, so I don't think we want to do too much there. Little button is cute. Let's see, what have we got on the sticker sheet? Those roses are pretty. Might be a little big for the application though. That one's pretty. Oh, I like this stamp. Take a look at that. That's pretty. Just wondering, do we want to do it alone or with anything else? There's another smaller stamp. No, I don't like that one as well. Let's just put that there. All right, so let's ink that. Okay. And I'm going to put a little glue on it. And I'll just put it right like that. You could make that a tuck if you wanted to, but I'm just going to put it like that. I wonder if I should have overlapped that. No, it's fine. Okay, there's that. And then, let's see, is there anything that we want to put on here? I don't think so. I think we'll leave that. Okay, so now we have this tag, and I think we'll use the white. this one has, let me go ahead and trim this just a little bit. The blue toile on one side and then this floral on the other. And I have put the first two tags down towards the bottom and then the second two up towards the top so that you can still see the little tabs. Okay, so that takes care of that. It's getting very chunky. And now we might want to put something here. In here, we already did this, and then I went ahead and made this little tag, and we'll put white on this one as well. And this has this is from one of the cut-aparts, and then just some of the design paper on the back. Going to get tucked right in there like that. And so I'm trying to decide if I want to put something there. You know, we have this pretty flower that might look pretty on there, and a little bit sticking out though, which I don't care for that much. Oh, we have that. I'm sorry, I'm pointing and I know I'm not anywhere near on camera. I was pointing at this sticker. That might be pretty. Let's pull that off. The problem with this is, you know, I like it down at the corner, but then this would show, and that actually is okay because it looks like it's part of that. But I kind of like the clean look of it better. And I purposely left these two kind of plain for decoration, but now I don't really want to decorate them. Oops, sorry, I just knocked something over. I'm going to leave them. I like them the way they are. You could put a nice big picture there or something. Oh, you know what? These are pockets. I forgot these are pockets. We need to make little inserts for those. Okay. Let's do that now before we forget. All right, so they need to be 5 1/4 by 4 1/4. Okay, I need two. 5 1/4 by 4 1/4. And I think we should definitely scallop those edges. I'm bumping into the piece there. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead. Now I put these, by the way, I probably should have mentioned at some point, I put these down along the spine just because I wanted to do something a little different. If you prefer, you could of course add them out here and put your magnets in here and then open them this way, but I just wanted to do them this way. So. Okay, so let's get those out of the way. Let's get the book out of the way here. And let's grab So I'm going to use my scallop tool. You could just use a round, quarter or half-inch round. I would think I would use on these, which I'm going to use on the bottom. Okay, let me get these things always fall off, at least of mine. Okay, and let's see, I'm going to do a half-inch. Go. Okay, and we need mats. So these are 5 1/4 by 4 1/4, right? So 5 1/8 by 4 1/8. And let's see, one's going to go here, one's going to go here. It doesn't really matter, only 1/4 is going to show. Okay, there we go. Now, do we want to put, this side actually looks pretty with that one, so let's do that. That looks nice. Yeah, I like that. And then this one, do we want to do that, or do we want to make a match? Let's make a match. You can go either way, obviously, but come on, this one's fussy with that hinge piece it's bumping into. Let's see, sometimes you can that way. Oh, there we go. Gosh, well, if they give you too much trouble like that, you can always just leave them sticking out a little further. Okay, there's that. Okay, now we have this tag. So we used from one of the it's kind of a cut apart sheet, collage sheet, whatever. And then I have the spots on the back. So I think we'll go with the blue again on this one. This one I'm putting a little further towards the top. That. And let's see, I'm going to replace this one with the one that I matted. Just tuck that in there, like that. And let's see, I think I'm going to mat this one. Not sure what I just dropped. Okay. We'll probably put that back in, but just in a different spot. just want to trim a little bit off the edge of that. I had a little bit of the piece that was next to it showing. Okay, there we go. So these would make nice little mats for photos on the back. Okay. Go. And let's want to decorate that probably. Let's see, do we want to put that in there as well? That might look pretty. Okay. Let's see, do we have a sticker or a piece of ephemera for that spot? I think I have some more ephemera that I have in my little box of scraps. I do have a few others, but I think they're all probably too big. So I have another bookmark. See, that's a scrap. This piece is way too big. These are scraps. This is another bookmark. Oh, here's another stamp. This one's big. It would stick up above the edge, but I'm not opposed to that. That might look pretty over there too. Okay, let's set that aside. We might use that. And then we have that one. Might use both of those somewhere else. And then we have another little bookmark we're probably going to want to use, because that's really pretty. But I don't see anything that jumps out at me for here. Let's see. Banner. No, I think I'm just going to leave it. Okay, so let's put here. We need some seam binding. All right, let me look. I'm looking to see what I have. I have white and I have blue up there. So might as well put yellow. Yellow and blue look nice together. Although I kind of feel like the blue would look better, but I'm going to go with the yellow. And then we'll use white on this one. Oh, I'm glad I went with the yellow. I forgot I had this on the back with the yellow. Okay, good. That worked out well. That's going to go there. Okay, and this one is going to get white. And I think I'll put white on that bookmark as well. Maybe. Turn that down a little bit. Tuck that. The reason I'm saying maybe is I don't have a lot of blue here to the back, so I'm going to put a piece of blue. And this will probably be the last piece of blue, although I may have some more of this floating around somewhere. It's a color I like and have used before. and this one will be white. That's gonna go there. So cute. Okay. And then here we have our little rooster with this one, which I think, do we want to do yellow to match that or white? I think white. Because the back doesn't have any yellow on it, so we're just gonna go with white. And I have a couple other things I need to go through that I have done to show you. And of course, there we go. This is big. There's plenty of room for more things if you wanted to put them. But we're just gonna use this guy for now. There, just like that. Okay, now in here I put this really large die cut, and I think that's all I'm going to do. We'll leave this plain. Well, once again I'm stymied trying to tie a bow. Yeah, let's trim these. There we go. And now I thought about maybe putting something decorative across here, but I think I'm gonna leave it. I think I've got enough going on at this point. But by all means, if you want to gild the lily, you know, add some more. Okay, so that's fine. I'm just wondering, so you know, I looked there once before and didn't add anything, but I do have these little banners. We could just stick one or two on there. I just feel like I'd be doing it for the sake of doing it, though, not because it needs it. But this right here is kind of plain. We could do that. It wouldn't stand out terribly, but it would add a little bit of something to that. Let's do that. I'll take the pin out. It'll work better. And I'm not inking this because I don't want it to stand out a lot. I just want it there. Just like that. See, that little leaf wants to come up a little bit. Let me put a little glue onto that. There. Okay, that's good. And then we have that. We already looked at these a million times. They're fine. yeah, I mean, you could add anything to these, but these are really places for pictures, so I don't want to put too much. All right, and then this one, do we want to add anything here? I don't think so. I just think at this point, this particular one doesn't need anything. No, I'm just going to leave it. It looks fine. We've got that there. We already looked at that, but I need to trim these. Okay, and then that. There's our front cover now. Let's look at the back. There's there, there's there. Okay. Now the only other thing I was thinking I might do, and I suppose it's time now that I have to make up my mind, is add a couple of flowers to the front. I'm not sure it needs it though. I kind of like the simplicity of it, but I'm going to show you what I was thinking in case you decide you want to do it. These are beautiful graphic 45 roses, and then this is a little one from my collection, but I like the color. These leaves are from the ephemera. I'm putting it down. I like them. I'm going to add them. Okay, I'm done dithering. All right, let's see. I've been going back and forth about whether to put flowers on this cover for ages. There we go. And let me cut this one. Some of these things out of the way. All right. These are paper, so I'm going to go ahead and use my art glitter glue to put it down. And the only thing I don't like is it's a little bit, I like it a little bit flatter. Sort of press down on it and flatten that back a bit. I want to put it right about there. Hang on, I just want to cut a little more of that stem off. Big dollop of glue right there that I want to get cleaned up a little bit. Okay. And then this one right right there. Whoop. Looks good. Now I do have some little leaves that came with these flowers. As a course, I'm not just going to put a couple like I always say I'm going to. Whoops, got some glue on there. Just to put that there. When you get a big stem of leaves like this, you don't have to use the whole stem. Like, just rip them off like I'm doing. Just put a little bit down. Let's see. Tucking that there. And let's see, I think we need just one more right there. One of the bigger ones. Just like that. Okay, now let's let that dry. And I am going to clean up all this stuff. Oh, pet my cat apparently. And I will be right back. And actually, you know what? I'm going to clean all this stuff up. I'm going to end this video now. Let me leave this here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this project. I know I certainly have. This paper is beautiful. It is called Boulevard. It's from Bo Bunny. And it is a design team project for Country Craft Creations. You can get all the supplies there. And the cardstock is the artisan cardstock in navy, and of course the seam binding, the graphic 45 tags. I'll go over everything in the flip through, and I'm going to clean all this up and record the final flip through, which of course you'll see at the beginning before you even start this project. But I hope you've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed doing it with you. Please subscribe to my channel if you have not already. If you have, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. It means a lot to me. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you don't miss my next project, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.